Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mod 6. We are back on the server, and this episode I want to do two different things mainly. The first thing I want to do is set up the mutation process to get the Vibranium bee. Because, well, we want Vibranium, and we want a lot of it, and so that's probably what we're going to do. Now, I think we could go the route of doing this. It would cost us 4 blocks, and we could get Vibranium seeds, but I'm not the biggest fan of the seeds. I'm not a big fan of that. I much prefer the bees. So what we're going to do is get a hold of this guy, the Vibranium bee. Now, it has a nether trade and it has all this stuff. I still think that I can place him in the overworld, so it shouldn't be a problem once we get him. But in order to get this guy, we need to get the spawn egg. And you get this guy by actually mutating a Vibranium block, I guess. So the Oldemodium bee, when it goes to pollinate, when it goes to get, the stuff from the Oldemodium block, it will fly past a Vibranium block, and then on its return, the pollen goes onto the Vibranium block and has a chance to give you a Vibranium spawn egg. Now, it's a 20% chance. And I believe this looks a little bit weird. So 20% chance to get the spawn egg. And if we look at Oldemodium, it looked a little bit different. The Oldemodium spawn chance... Wait, what are we looking at here? Oldemodium honeycomb. Yeah, Oldemodium block with a Draconic bee also has a 20% chance. Previously, the 80% chance, like that missing 80% chance, would turn the block into cobblestone. So I'm a little bit unsure as to whether you still lose the block that you use, like whether you still lose the block of Oldemodium, or whether you just have to wait. I'm not too sure. I guess we're going to find out. So there's a few things that we do need. One of them I have prepared earlier in this guy. The crystallized amber. Then we're going to need to make this guy into an item collector. Item collector. Boom. Autocraft all this stuff. And autocraft the crafter. Alright, so then what we're going to do is we're pretty much going to lock up all of these bees. Every single bee except for the Oldemodium bee. Are there any out at the moment? No. Okay, beautiful. We should be somewhat good to go. Now, I brought a piston with me because I would like to move this. Drag an egg. So there we go. Pick that up. Break this. Break the piston. Okay. We should be good. The dragon egg, I don't know, we can leave it over there or something. Because I want to have this set up like we did previously, and that is with the block front and center. So place that there. Place the block here. Then we're going to place... well, actually, wait, how did I do this before? I think what I did is I had this guy on the roof. So what's this? Is this Nether Star? Yeah. Now, the server is lagging a little bit, I think, because someone's in the other world genning it a bit. So hopefully, once they've found what they're looking for, which is either a dragon or they might be looking for Vibranium, which I might be doing soon, so I don't blame them too much. That's probably why we're lagging a little bit. So, Oldemodium block up there. When the bee comes out, which he should still be able to, he'll fly up there and get the pollen. What we want to happen is we want to build a little bit of a barrier here. And we're going to build it out of glass just so that we can see what's going on. So that way he can only go directly to that middle spot. We're going to do a similar thing on this side. Now, this isn't really necessary. This is more just how I did it last time, and so I'm doing it again. It's just so that the bee has a straight path to and from the apiary and the block, just to make it a little bit easier on us. And in between here, we're going to have a block placer placed here. He should be set on to always on, if that's going to work. And for example, it places glass. When the glass is broken, you didn't even see it happen, but another one's placed. So that is perfect. You take that glass back out, break this. All of that is fine. Then we'll need an item collector. Now this guy, last time I had him set up outside, we probably don't need to do that. I could probably just place him like this. Preview where it's going to happen. It's going to happen there. Open him up again. Have it so that it's going to be up. And with a height of... It doesn't need to be too big. That's probably good enough. So now, this blue area, it's actually a big square, which you might be able to tell maybe if I go outside, just to show you what's really going on here. A little bit of lag. Yeah. Oh, our dragon's grumpy. That's the area, currently, that is going to be collected when you drop an item in there. For example, we drop a piston. It's disappeared because it has been... Oh, if we can somehow walk inside. Oh my god. The problem with when it lags, when the server lags, is to turn the jetpack on and off takes like a few seconds, so it's a little bit weird. But we should see the piston in here. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get rid of that render so that it's a little bit prettier. Then we want to grab our item pipes. 2 should be enough. Our pipe wrench. We're going to place the pipes like this and like that. So what will happen is, on the off chance that the whatchamacallit? What am I trying to say here? On the off chance that the Vibranium block gets turned into an egg, which is what we want, it'll get picked up. Beautiful. And I think it will try to put it in here, but I don't think it works. For instance, let's try with... we should have another spawn egg for something. We have a gas spawn egg. Do I want to try... let's try with just an egg, right? If I put an egg in here, it does nothing. It does nothing. It can't place the egg. I'm going to try with that spawn egg, with that... what do we have? Oh, zombified piglin. Let's do this. Will it place the spawn egg? No. So if the spawn egg happens, we're fine. Everything's perfect. If the spawn egg doesn't happen and the Vibranium block still gets destroyed, what will happen is that the block placer will simply place another. So this should, in theory, work perfectly fine. I guess we will end up finding out. But there we go. Hopefully the bee can't squeeze through this gap. I mean, he doesn't have a reason to. But yeah, I guess we'll just watch what happens. Let's see. I just want to make sure that he goes up there and, like, gets the pollen. Yeah, it looks like he is. We could always move it down onto the ground because I think they prefer it on the ground. I'm not too sure. He is being a little bit weird. I don't know. Anyway, what we're going to do now is grab this bit of Vibranium that we do have. We might tear these swords apart, or we might not. I'm not too sure yet. Grab these Vibranium blocks and place them in the block placer. So it is officially begun. Now, we could get it instantly, or it could take us, like, a stack or an infinite amount of blocks to get this pollen. It's a 20% chance, which means it's an 80% chance that we don't get it. So, we could sit here and watch, or we could go and try and do something else. Alrighty, so here is the something else. So this is obviously our ore quintupler. Basically, 1 ore goes in and 5 ingots come out. Now, this thing's beautiful. If we set this up and we put Vibranium ore in there, we don't have to mine infinite Vibranium. We just have to mine a little bit, right? So it works. It's beautiful. The only problem at the moment is we're still getting sulfuric acid at a slower rate than we should. And currently, our only way of getting sulfuric acid, I think we might be getting some from these laser drills. I'm not too sure. But we're pretty much making it, right? We're making it in this guy with blocks of coal. This gives us 9 sulfur dust. And that's keeping the system up. It's pretty much going as it does. We can look in here, and... Okay, maybe not then. Yeah, it's a little bit slow. But basically, we need more sulfur being made, and we also need more of these chemical oxidizers processing the sulfur. Because this guy, he's full of oxygen, not full of sulfur. And that's pretty much the slow point. So what we could do is try and make this work a bit better. Let me try and think about this. Alright, what I'm thinking is we build a platform up here. I'll probably use the building gadget in a second. And we move that little process that we have down there up above this area. That way we could probably, if we wanted to, pick up the ender chests. Or at the very least, we can expand it a little bit better. Where is my building gadget? Place this. Oh, it is very messy. I think what I want to do is a horizontal column. Is that how this works? No. Oh, maybe. Yes, and I don't want it to be placed on top. And this should be fine. Alrighty, so the platform looks beautiful. Let's go ahead and pick up some of this stuff. Probably this, and then all this stuff. That'll be the sulfur chest, that's the coal chest, and wait for the server to catch up. Alrighty, so I've gone ahead and brought the water up from the lower level, and then I believe we want to place an electrolytic separator. I believe that goes there, and that should connect, or we might have to configure it, one or the other. This makes us the oxygen and the hydrogen. The hydrogen we don't need, so I think we place this guy above, if it's going to let me, the basic chemical tank. Yeah, so this should be fine. I've already configured this in the past, but in case you're curious, basically I have it set up like this. So the hydrogen gets output at the top, the oxygen gets outputted at the front, which we might actually want to change to be the side now. So let's do that and clear that one. So oxygen will now be output on this right side. So I probably want to grab, I believe, pressurized tubes, which we have a lot of. So I'm going to grab these. That should connect just fine. And that now has oxygen in it. And as you can see, it made a little bit more. And it should be making more. Oh, yeah, the power. Power's going to be a little bit weird because I didn't want it to run in the floor. Ooh. I might move all of these up one so that I can have cables running in the floor. Should I do that? Yeah, I think I will. Alrighty, there we go. Flux point, we have that. We have the energy. So the electrolytic separator is going to go here. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of, like, do I want to put it in one so that we can have the cable be a little bit more hidden? Yeah, you know what? I think we do. So that's going to go there. Underneath this guy will be the power. The power we might actually want to have hook up like this. I also did another layer, as you can see. It's a very thick layer now. So now this can be completely hidden. So the energy will run like so, under the ground. Oh, a little bit of lag. That'll go there. Then we can have our flux point right here, set up onto our, I believe it's our DewStream output network. The server is really struggling. I apologize for this. I will try to pick a better time to record next time. Or hopefully, you know, people won't be searching the other dimension. So there we go. It's hooked up. Beautiful. Everything is working. As you can see, it's full of hydrogen, but I should be able to place the tank above, and it should take care of that problem. Yep, hydrogen's gone. The water's not hooked up because I actually requested a bunch of the pipes, and they're made. Beautiful. So I can hook this up now. Boom. Water's hooked up. Then we're going to have the pipes coming out here. Now, these guys go into a pressurized reaction chamber. Now, this is the guy that we need to sort of have be expandable. So we need a lot of sides open. I'm thinking what we do is this should work fine. We can have the stuff go inside there. We're probably gonna have to configure it. Well, he needs water too. That should be fine. I should be able to just go boop 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 and boop. That should work. So he has water now, right? Yep. Then we go into the gases, and we have the left side be input. Oh, left side be input. We can remove that one. So this is working. Oh, this guy makes hydrogen as well. Okay. So he needs to have the gases output at the top. Auto output on. Let's get another one of those tanks, or whatever they were called. Hopefully it's called a tank. Yeah, this guy, basic chemical tank. Craft one of them. Should be quick, I'm hoping. Yep. Basic chemical tank. Slap this guy on top. Right click. Have him be dumping. So now all the hydrogen should be going away. Beautiful. And we're making sulfur. Obviously, we need to hook up the power again. So let's go ahead and dig under here. Oh, now how will I make this expandable with power too? See, there's always a problem, isn't there? Because if I connect the power underneath, we can only really have the one machine connected like this. How do I want to do this? Let me think for a bit. Alright, hear me out. If I place the cables at the front, they might not look the prettiest, but it should work. And then we can have the items output on the side here and simply go into an ender chest. That should work fine. Yeah, that is the right ender chest too. Ooh, but we need the item inputs as well. Damn, this is really messy. This is hard to do. We pretty much need to use every side of these machines. Okay. Alrighty, so now what's going to happen is it's going to output out the front and input at the... Wait, no, other way around. Input and output. There we go. Okay, so this is the current setup. I moved him over one just so it looks a little bit better and everything's not, like, touching. This should work. We have a logistical transporter here. We'll just have to hook this guy up to do that. And there we go. Everything should be fine. What does this guy have in him, right? I just want to make sure that I have the right stuff. Blocks of coal. Beautiful. Beautiful. Everything, in theory, is working fine. I think the sulfur went out too. So I think everything here works. The only problem is it's pretty much the system we had down there. Like it hasn't gotten any better. So what we need to do is figure out how to build multiple of these. I think what I could do is... it's pretty much messy every way I'm thinking of it, because the biggest problem is getting the power cable to it. Now, we could use something like XNet, right? XNet allows us to do pretty much everything with the one cable. But I don't really want to do that. Alright, I have an idea, and it's using pedestals. We're going to need a few things, which is mainly these bases, so let's make a few of them. We can probably make a stack of them if it's going to let us craft it. Here we go. Essentially, what we should be able to do is have the power go into a pedestal via one of these methods. This will probably work. And then have it go out of the other pedestal. You know, it makes sense. Should be quick and easy. So we have an energy importer. I don't entirely remember how all of this stuff works, so bear with me. We are going to need another hopper, because we need to make another one of these things. What is this? Energy relay. I don't think that's what we want. I could also be doing this wrong. I don't really know what's happening, to be honest. I haven't used this for a while. So one of these is going to turn into an exporter. We're going to grab the linking, and it should be as simple as just hooking this stuff all up. So I'm going to place this here. Energy importer. So I'm going to press F to put it into my offhand. Oop, lag a little bit. Press right click to place it on. And as you can see, it's attached. It's attached and there's power in this system. We're going to make another pressurized reaction chamber. Pressurized... Let's see if we can. Pressurized reaction chamber. Another one, please. Make one of them. Should hopefully not take too long. Alrighty, it has indeed been created. We're also going to get another one of those tanks. I think we are. Yeah, we are. We'll just pretty much replicate this design. This should work perfectly fine. I have a vision, and we're going to put it together. So, the PRC is going to go above this guy, if it lets me. It doesn't appear to want to let me. Okay, yep, there we go. I had to apparently do some weird fly tactic. Ooh, actually, no, I lied. That doesn't go there. It goes one block above that. So, temporarily, we're going to place this here, and this here. The PRC will go there. The pedestal will go here, with this upgrade on it. So, the exporter, energy exporter upgrade. Put it on my offhand. Press right-click to place it on here. And then what we need to do is link these. So, I believe we say... Shift right-click on this, wait for the server to catch up, and then we shift right-click on this. Now, would you believe me if I said I was holding a configurator instead of the linking tool? Because that's exactly what happened. Let's shift right-click on this guy, and then shift right-click on this guy, and now they should be working. You see there's power in this? Beautiful. And now there's power in this guy. Works like a charm. Now, this, you know what? This looks very, very messy. Can we... I feel like we probably can. I'm going to pick it up and just place it above this guy, just to make it look a little bit better. In fact, you know what? That looks even better, placing it down one. So there we go. This is hooked up. I believe I need to relink them, because I did pick them up and move them to a different location, so hopefully this works. I believe that's hooked up now. Yep, beautiful. So yeah, now we just pretty much rebuild this system. So place this guy on top. We can break these marble bricks now, these ones here, and place the new cables. So these mechanical pipes need to go up here, if it lets me. There we go. Mechanical pipes, water in the side, oxygen. Now this could get a little bit messy. Oh, wrong pipes anyway. We need to make sure that this guy doesn't accept from the left. So we click gases, and we just make that left side not interact at all. So now in theory, when I press a pressurized tube here, it shouldn't attach. If I click none, does it... You know what? I think it worked, because obviously the oxygen didn't go in. I think it was just... Visually, it was still connected, so that should be fine. Then we place these like that. So now, what do we have in this guy? We should have water, we should have oxygen, we have power. All we need now is the items. So once again, this should be pretty easy. We might need to make a few more, which is what it's looking like. So that should connect. We can disconnect here and here, just to visually have it not look bad. And I think some of the coal got on this, and I don't really know how to get it out. Oh, left click. Alrighty, I've gone ahead and made the recipes for this, because apparently we didn't have them for the logistical pipes, because I need a few more. So place these in here. I'll get them crafted. Might wait for it to be sunny as well. Alright, this guy, we need to make sure the gases are outputting at the top. So now that's gone. Beautiful. We have just what we need. Everything should be fine. Hopefully these have been made as well. The logistical pipes they have. Beautiful. These ones are going to be hooked up. Yeah, hooked up the same like this. But we're going to disconnect these, obviously. And I believe I just need to set this guy to be items, output, auto-eject. And it should auto-eject into the pipe. And all should be well. What we could do as well is just make these actually look the way they're meant to. I think that'll stop anything going the wrong way. Oh, can we do this? There we go. Beautiful. So, now we have double the sulfur generation. Almost. We still need to put upgrades in this, which we can do pretty soon. Let me just dump this stuff in. Alrighty, every upgrade we have on us, let's go ahead and right-click them on. I think shift right-click, right? Or I think some upgrades don't go in, so I guess gas doesn't go in. We can definitely put in speed upgrades, though. And energy upgrades, I believe. Or did I just grab both of the same? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. We should need energy upgrades. Do I not have them? I do have them. I thought that... I'm confused. Oh, yeah. I must have put speed upgrades in. There we go. So now this system has all the upgrades that it can have. Now, the power generation, as you can see, it looks like it's barely keeping up. Although it is keeping up. I think it's different. Like, this guy, we shouldn't see that at all, right? We see a little bit of it. That's because these guys can be upgraded to be a bit faster, so they're not as fast as they could be. But with that being said, it's staying full. It gets down to 7.6, and then it goes right back up to full. So I don't think we actually have to worry. I think it's working. And how cool is that? So this system now, as you're seeing it, can be expanded vertically. We can keep going up. We can keep going up as we need more sulfur. But the only other thing to do would be... Oh, actually, before we do that, let's check on our B. We have not checked in a while. Now, there's a little bit of... there's a vibranium block there. But I would be interested to see... Okay, we did get cobblestone. Check out this. So, one of the vibranium blocks, we can probably check here. Oh, wait, what? We got it! Oh. Oh my god, you know what? I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised. Oh, and it just... You know what? If I was a little bit faster, I could have saved that cobblestone block. I could have saved it. That is awesome. We have... Okay, yeah, we're done. We're done here. We can clean the system up. We have ourselves a We have ourselves a Vibranium B. So let's now pick up the glass. Oh, what was in there? I think it was just dirt, right? Was it? No, it must have been something else. Maybe it was just dirt? Yeah, I think there were flowers there. We'll pretend that there were. Okay, so... Oh, now I would make the, what do you call it? Try and get the unobtainium B in this episode too. But there's two reasons why I won't be attempting to do that. The first reason is, well, you know, I can't put it in a cool title with a cool picture of it as the thumbnail. If we do them both... Well, I guess I could have both the Bs in the same... Oh, that'd be beautiful. No, the reason is because we need unobtainium. And we have no unobtainium. I'm pretty sure we have none at all. Yeah, we have none. We have a charm, and that's it. I'm going to have to go into the end and hunt it. Probably next episode. Because it's going to take me a while and a lot of cutting. Or maybe time-lapsing just to prove that it happened off camera. So I don't have the time to do that today. But we have a Vibranium B. Now, I do need a little bit more Vibranium to actually have this guy generate, right? I've got to place the Vibranium stuff down. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll finish up what we're doing here, which is almost done. I think it's almost done. All we need now is probably another one of these guys. That won't be the easiest thing to do. I could set it up and have it not look good, and then we can make it look good another episode, because that definitely will happen. I definitely won't just forget about it, right? Let's do this. What's this guy called? A chemical oxidizer. Let's get one of those. Oxidizer. Chemical oxidizer. Start. Beautiful. Alright, this bad boy is going to be placed right here. That should connect. What is this? A pressurized tube. Alright, let's go ahead and grab out the pressurized tubes. And then I believe we need logistical pipes at the back. So we've got those two. Logistical pipe will go here. That should connect. And that will go there. And all I need to do is make sure that I tell this guy to output gases to the left. Oh, output. There we go. And for items, we want to input from the back, I believe. right? Oop, a little bit of lag. Oh, potentially a server restart, or I crashed something, or someone else crashed something. I'll be back once we figure this out. And I am back. I believe someone made an RF Tools dimension that was top half water, bottom half redstone repeaters, and it sent the server into a bit of a crash loop. So that's been taken care of by JP, thankfully. So we're back. I think we were pretty much done, weren't we? What were we doing? Or are we just done? I think we're done, right? This guy's hooked up. He might need upgrades, or did we put upgrades in? No, he needs upgrades. Okay. So, energy, speed, possibly gas, I'm not sure. A little bit of lag, apparently. I think as well, we were configuring the config. We were having the backside be input, and this part, we clicked it and it crashed. So I think now it works, right? The backside is input, so assuming that we actually have enough sulfur, which we definitely have. Look, there's a bunch of sulfur here. Is this guy faster than our pipe? You know what? That seems to be the problem. The guy's faster than our pipe is, so... Yeah, okay. Let's go and get a better pipe. Let's add the recipes for them. While I'm at it, the whole server crash loop thing and RF Tools thing reminded me, JP's actually working on getting us a completely new server rig, right? So what that'll mean is not only will we be able to have more servers, but we'll be able to have like a special set of servers that don't have anything disabled. So like the RF Tools dimensions that crash the server, we'll be able to easily monitor it, right? Because it'll be more like a donator server, right? So we'll be able to have sort of like special privileges. And on top of that, we'll be able to have more servers for the general population too. I don't want to have specific servers that make it so that only donators can play. You know what I mean? Like they will exist, but we'll also have free-to-play servers as well. That's my plan anyway. But yeah, we'll be able to have extra things like MC Eternal, maybe even a Sky Factory 4 server that everyone's so excited for all the time. We might be able to bring those stuff back. So if you want to donate, and all of the donations are going towards this for now. Once we get that up, it'll be more for just like maintenance and support. You can do so by becoming a channel member. You can do so by over on Discord. We have links where you can donate, and we receive the full cut, whereas the channel member. You get more of a... YouTube takes a cut. So if you want to support the servers and actually have us be able to get more than the current servers that we have set up, and hopefully better hardware too, which means the servers that we do have and the other servers should run better as well. So bonuses all around the board. Feel free to head over to the Discord, and there's a donate option over there. Thank you guys for the support anyway. I mean, if we don't get any donations that way, as long as the channel keeps growing, eventually we should get to a point where I can just support it myself financially, which will be amazing. But that's still a little bit away. So yeah, I guess that little spiel's over. What were we doing? We weren't even going here. We were going below here and asking for the better logistical pipes, the ultimate ones. Oh wait, before we do that, let's put in our previous pipes so they get upgraded. Boom. Start. That will take a little while. So I'll be back. Alrighty, they are being made. They're taking their time though, so we'll just take these 8 for now, because we only need 2 of them, I believe. Do this, configure this guy to extract, and I just saw them zoom out at like supersonic speed, so I think we're good. Although this side, it's like it's not putting them in here. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't want to put them in there. Let me try configuring this to be a push. Will that change anything? It really isn't. So we placed this chemical oxidizer this way. We clicked on the side config. We have the input coming from the back. I do not understand why this is not working. Input from the back. That should be fine. Transport config. I don't even know what that means because I've never configured it. Let's double check. So this guy down here, here's side config. The items input at the back. This items input at the back. Why does it really not want to put any stuff in here? Do we have it set up the right way? Sulfur dust goes in. All the stuff should work. Sulfur dust goes in. I'm clueless. It should be working. Quite clearly. The bottom side works. What if I disconnect this bottom part entirely? Okay. Now it put stuff in. It filled it up completely. So what's going on here? Why won't it keep putting stuff in the top? This seems very strange. Because clearly it has the ability to. It just doesn't seem to want to. Very strange. I really don't know what to make of this. Do I need to just do something like this? And configure the bottom of it. Is it even going to attach? Yeah, okay, so it's attached. Can I then do, this? Alrighty, here's how we've got it set up now. I've just got 2 separate pipes, putting them in. Not sure why that was happening, and we might have to switch to just normal, item pipes from the pipes mod, in the future if we want to keep expanding a little bit, but I think this is working now. I've put the upgrades in, so everything should be going as fast as it can. How does this translate over here? Is this guy... He's full. And we, I guess, don't have any more iron? Yeah, we don't have any more iron. Beautiful. Well, there we go. We can... I guess what we'll do is we'll leave it for now. Next episode, I'm going to have to go mining for Vibranium so that we can set up the Vibranium B. I kind of want to do it this episode. Alright. I'll tell you what. Vibranium site I have on me. I'm going to head into the other and look for some Vibranium. I need to do that in the nether, I believe. Oh, by the way, this is what our nether looks like. Absolutely ridiculous. So I think we need to put the floor up a bit because it's only doing the roof. Which is, I mean, it works, but yeah. And our mana pool's full. This is full, completely full. So that system works. Let's head into... Now, you can find Vibranium in the nether, but you can also find it in this dimension, I believe, in the other. So that is... Oh, yeah, as you can see, you can find quite a bit. That's probably enough for a block there anyway, because remember, we get 5 times the ores, so it's ridiculous. So I'm going to harvest these ones, like so. Oh, bada bing, bada boom. Oh, for some reason... Oh, yep, there we go. How many did we get? 3 Vibranium ore, beautiful. I'm going to harvest these, and I will go ahead and meet you back at the base to process them. Alrighty, here we are. Oop, a little bit of lag. I think teleporting was messing around with me earlier. I think I'm fine now, though. Let's see if we can open it. If the server will let us. Yep, here we go. 7 Vibranium ore goes in, and we should get from this 70. No, wait, no, it's not 10 times. It's 5 times. We should get 35. So, as you can see, it's going through. We have enough stuff in all these other parts, which is thankful. Then it should go in here. Oh, which it is. It's trying to. It's getting there. It's taking its time, though. That'll get crushed. Then it will get enriched. Then it will get smelted. And it will get put in our system. And then all I need is... How many do we have currently? All I need is, what, 3 more? And then we will have ourselves our block of Vibranium. Ladies and gentlemen, a block of Vibranium. And you ready? Here comes the thumbnail. I know this is what you've all been waiting for. Dum-da-dum-da-dum. Turn off our engine. Head on in. And place down this bad boy. And, ooh, you know what we'll actually have to do? We'll have to export one of these guys. I think the Mason B. Export. Okay, there we go. Okay. We will place down the Vibranium B. Get a load of this guy. He sparkles. He's got bits of Vibranium coming out of him. He's got like the nether look because obviously that's where you sort of find him. And there we go. Now this guy is going to get us quite a lot of Vibranium. So all we need now is unobtainium. We need a bunch of unobtainium to get the blocks. We need to get lucky and have this guy mutate us an unobtainium B. And then from there, we can start making more of these alloys, which means we can start making more of the bricks, or the blocks, I guess. And then we can start making stuff like this. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please do consider supporting the channel by either subscribing or, you know, supporting us financially over on the Discord or becoming a channel member. All of that fun stuff. It's pretty much getting put back into the channel, right? Oh, someone just suffocated in a wall. So yeah, all the donations and stuff will be directed towards maintaining the servers and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, I will see you guys in the next one. If there's anything you want to see out of these videos, let me know in the comments below. Is he just going to go in? Beautiful. Nice. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.